Okay, let's warm up. First, a little bit of a shake. All right, now we shake because we need to feel the body. You can also run on the spot, anything that's going to get the voice low in the body. I hope you're doing that with me and not just watching me. And then we're going to sing a few scales. Now, if I do that without feeling the body, I'm going to have this sort of feel. I'm going to have ma 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 ma, and see how it catches on my throat. So we want, sing it, ma 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 ma. It's getting a bit lower. So lots of movement. You wave your arms around, do what you want. I have to play the piano, so I can't do that with you. Okay, I'm playing it for you. Ma 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 ma. We're going to go down. Ma 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 ma. Ma 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 ma. And on your own. And we're going high again. Ma 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 ma. Still low for some of you. And shaking while you do these if it helps. I'll sing with you. Ma 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 ma. Ma 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 ma. Soprano break here. Ma 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 ma. Ma 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 ma. Ma 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 ma. As high as any of you will need. So shaking while you do those scales if you need to, but if you can replicate the same sound and the same feel in your body without shaking, well then you probably don't need to be doing that, giving it that physical help. Okay, the next thing we want to do is actually we're going to do a bit more of that. Let's do some fast ones to activate the body support. Ma, ma, ma. Now what we don't want is this ma, ma, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm bouncing off the first note. Ma, 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 okay? There we go. Ma, 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 ma. Might go down low with that one too because it's actually quite hard low. We're going to make it a little bit different. Ma, ma, ma. Find that you're locking up and that your voice starts to go so if it does, just give it a rest and then start again. Just stop if you want to do the warm-ups with me. Just stop the video and take a break, then keep going. Now we also need to warm up the breath. So I want you to imagine we're just a big sigh. So now I'm also repeating the vowel on that. So I'm not going and then the voice gets stuck. So is the vowel I'm using. Actually, I'm going to change it to an E. We're going to do an E vowel because it's nice and bright, and we're just going to breathe into it like a big sigh. So they're still joined together, even though I repeat the vowel, and that happens at the back of the throat, or the tongue and all that. The lips just follow. quite low. Think high here because it's low. So in particular, if you're a woman, what I don't want is this E. So that's all on the throat. So I'm actually thinking E. So I'm still in my chest voice, but I'm engaging some head resonance there. E. And I'm singing quite soft, but you can hear it because it resonates. E. One more. Now at any time of the day or night, you can probably walk past the conservatorium and they will be you'll hear a singer doing what we call the yawn sigh. Now you can imagine a yawn in the back of your throat, beginning of the yawn. What we want really is for the jaw to separate. So, I'm sort of lifting here. You can do it with a smile, by smiling. Whatever's easier for you. Now I'm going to do it quite high to sort of show you. Now, if I go without the yawn, that's the yawn. You can hear how it's quite strident. So this is the exercise. I'm going to start it lower, all right? Your breath, all right? So we're doing it with the breath and a lovely repeated vowel. We're going to go quite low. If you're on your own, with the breathing, breathe out. Breathe out, breathe out. Breathe out. Just breathe out, don't push out. All sorts of register breaks, so that's good. Let's go up a little bit higher. Make sure you're breathing out. Nice breath in. You can do all these gestures if you want, it helps. It really does. If this is too high for you, don't do the next couple. Now, see how when I get to that top note, it's the yawn. It cushions the sound. Okay, so make sure if it doesn't come out right there, don't continue. One more. This action makes me remember to breathe out. So you'll all have your own thing that you need to do to help you remember those little basics. So let's do some vocal placement exercises. So lifting, so we're going to feed the air into here. So we're going to take that breath. It can help if you look up sometimes. If you have a low voice, just do it quite low. times the forehead to be ahead of the jaw. So if you're one of those singers that gets that high note and goes like this, what we're doing is we're blocking. So, I'm actually blocking the larynx. Same if I sing down, I'll do that when I sing on a low note. So, now we're going to do some fast exercises. We're going to go, I'm actually going to do staccato. So, you can see how my eyes are wide open, my eyebrows are up, my cheekbones are up. And therefore, it's not happening on the throat. I'm not getting the glottal stop in there. If you do find you can't do it without getting that glottal stop, put in a consonant. Do this. In fact, let's do that. I think it's a safer way. Staccato is we can't mess around with it. The voice is going to come out however it comes out, especially if we've already warmed up with our anchoring. So we've sort of got it happening. Now we're placing. Let's go faster. Find that you're doing this, it's catching, or you're going, the muscles start to go in your belly start to go into spasm. That's okay. If that happens, we'll slow it down. We might slow it down now. Feel everyone in the gut and the intercostals, everything. Lower the body. It doesn't have to sound pretty, we're just warming up. Let's go down low. Or I hope some of you are doing this. Keep them short, 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 short. There's a little bit of an introduction to warming up. I hope it helps before you do your Zoom sessions or your lessons or the performance that you might have. We can do some more advanced warm-up exercises, as in we need to train the voices to belt or that sort of thing. But I'm just concerned about some people might be watching this video who are just beginners, and really we need to nail the anchoring, breathing and placing before we start doing any fancy techniques.